It's the UMass Minutemen and the Bowling Green Falcons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm. We'll see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So UMass offense will have the ball first. And here comes William Watson. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And listen to this crowd. On the opening play of the game, the defense picks up a huge sack and they force a negative play. And just imagine, David, being this quarterback for a moment. You were already facing a lot of pressure. You were already facing a great pass rush. And it just feels like a tidal wave of emotion, putting you in a hole early in the game. It'll be interesting to see how this offense can respond.
Yeah, I'm looking over and I'm like, all right, let's run something safe, right? Like, that couldn't have gone worse to start this game. Interested to see how they respond. We can't just get pass happy, right, and put ourselves in a bad situation. And this offense has got to do something here on second down. Got to at least quiet the crowd down a little bit because they are going bananas.
Fields the punt. Oh, what a cut! Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, maybe.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punt.
And he's got room. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. What a grab with one hand.
You see this more and more in practice all the time. Everyone practicing one-handed catches ad nauseum, just going up, trying to snag it. Practice paid off for sure.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Right side, it's Clay. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They want to throw it. Touchdown, Falcons. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on fourth down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get this goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of a field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home. Him down at the 23. UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to take it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Sharp. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. The Falcons have taken it inside the 20. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Rush is on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. They're not into 3s. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert to 4th down, and it paid off. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go with a direct snap. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. He wants to throw it. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Handoff from the gun. Not much room there. They'll give him one to the 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And a sack all the way back at the 5. UMass will line up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. On the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Makes a connection. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Falcons trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He wants it all. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, BG! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Unloads to the wideout. Had to force that one.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. To the air. It's Watson. Look out! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. UMass will line up to punt it away. Searching for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Under pressure. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Right side, it's Clay. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Falcons will have it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch!
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys on the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. 2nd and goal coming up. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. He's going for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Bowling Green. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and
makes the catch, and he's free. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed to finally get some points on the scoreboard before the half.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
UMass will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Personal foul. Looking to kick. Defense.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Here comes the heat. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football. They have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Hit as he throws. Just got rid of that one.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Give to the back. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the number 10 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's Mississippi State with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game. The victory caps off a 7-5 regular season. Not the best outcome, but you'd have to think a bowl invite is on the way. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Bowling Green. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Bowling Green's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the 3rd quarter. I'll keep you posted on the 5 down here on the sidelines coming back. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. A big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The run inside. It's Baldwin. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And that's the look in man coverage you can throw the hitch route against, right? When the receiver's got a little bit of access, so he's got some room to work with. Against press, you're risking a pick 6. So good decision there by the Q, knowing that was a good look to throw in there.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Takes the handoff. It's Baldwin. Just smothered on the play. UMass quickly back to the line. Dropping back, it's Watson. Got his man on the outside. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on third down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can...
The punt was just an illusion. They snapped it to the up end. They've got him, and he never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Out wide right, it's Clay. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Falcons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand how good he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Moving out to the right. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They try to pop a run on the draw. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Left side is Ridley. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And I'm not surprised by this QB, man. He's picking up where he left off, right? They've built a cushion, built a lead, struggling to stop the passing game, keep pushing the ball down the field. He's making the right reads, and this offense is in a groove.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Little. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
The Falcons line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Falcons! Great job by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UMass offense returns to the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Between the hashes, it's Griffin. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Right side, it's Hardy. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out wide left, it's Adkins. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
The give. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Johnson looking to throw. He's got the tight end. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen!
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on, and it's nice to see your team continues to fight. It has been a slog up to this point. No points until finally breaking through here in the fourth quarter. And they're going to go back and watch the film, and they're going to see what worked on this drive and maybe try to build on that the next time out.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Got his man. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the air. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Falcon. Gets it into the end zone. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the UMass sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Johnson wants to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
UMass will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Rushes on. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Great place to start for this offense. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Touchdown, UMass. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the fourth quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. First play of this drive. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long way to go on second down. Making the adjustment on the play. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And the Falcons will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Touchdown, BG! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Minutemen picked up a chunk on the ground. Let's see what they do here. From the gun, steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.